Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is William Heinman, your host, and this is Just Force 911, where we look at how our public officials do their job or they're just jerk-offs. Hey, guys, we're going to see 4 different videos here, all in one, and it's how cops act. And you talk about acting arrogant, selfish, self-centered, out of control. You're going to see them all in this one. Also, this comes from Agent Martin. The information will be in below. Go over and check him out and show him some love. Tell him I sent you guys over there. And subscribe to him. And while you're here, subscribe to my channel if you would, please. I'm trying to get to 1,500. I'm at 1153 now. So if you would, help me out. Also, a little bell icon to let you know when I put out a new video. The like and share button helps my algorithms. Thumbs up, thumbs down says how I'm doing for you. And leave me a comment. And let's see how these cops act. You got one female that's an arrogant little thing. got suspended for 10 hours. Ooh, that really hurt her. Without pay. You got one that retired right after his incident. You have one that got fired, and you got one that the last one where the department said that the sheriff's deputies didn't do anything wrong, which means not only do you have a scumbag bunch of deputies, your sheriff is probably a scumbag. Let's check this out and see what you guys think.
If us officers stay behind you long enough, we can find a reason to pull you over. So you might as well get the out of the way.
With unlimited authority comes a plethora of attitude. And today we'll be going through some shocking cases of some corrupt police officers who thought they were untouchable and can get away with anything. However, their actions caught up with them and they were held accountable in the most unexpected ways.
Go take your hand out of your pocket. Okay?
No, sir, I haven't done nothing. I've done absolutely nothing, no.
Hey, seriously.
Put your gun down, really?
Officer Brianna Strauss thought she could get everything out in the public. She posted a hilarious and demeaning TikTok that had her in a lot of hot water.
I can go 90 miles an hour. You can't. You can't do that. So get the out of the way. I say to everyone out there, I'm speaking for myself, but I'm probably speaking for a large majority of other officers out there. If we're driving on the freeway in our police car, get the out of the way. Get the out of the way. Us officers stay behind you long enough, we can find a reason to pull you over. So you might as well get the out of the way. If you merge and we follow behind you and we merge too, you're probably in trouble. The best way to find that out is get the out of the way.
This took the internet by storm, and Strauss was immediately held accountable. The police department released a statement condemning her actions, and she was also suspended for 10 hours without pay. Now, while this cop apologized later, the actions of this tyrant were completely unforgivable.
All right? So the you think you are worried about what I'm doing?
On May 18th, 2020, Officer Matthew Spina pulled over a car that was driving 60 miles per hour in a 40-mile-per-hour zone. What should have been a normal traffic stop turned into something totally bizarre.
To be free and flexible and creative was really essential to what I wanted to make, and I didn't find a platform that did.
Hey, could I just ask you why you're riding their butt like that and speeding, man?
I'm running his license plate because everybody else is speeding. Why are you speeding?
I was only going 60.
Speed limit's 40.
50.
The signs.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Do
All
yourself
right.
a favor. Oh, give me the toe.
No, I have a...
Yeah.
I have a card.
Step out.
I have a card.
Step out.
All right, stop, man.
You want to run your mouth? No problem. You came to the right guy. Step out.
All right, stop.
Come on.
The driver, Kevin, tried to talk calmly to the officer, but he was caught up in a moment of rage and was about to dump his frustration on this poor driver.
Hands, please. Front back. You sharp?
No, sir.
Where's the mirror?
I have it in my car, but I have a big card.
See, the blue car
Yeah, which one?
was tailing me.
Yeah.
While I was pacing a tractor trailer looking for a motor vehicle violation because the governor's office has gotten multiple complaints on traffic stops.
I know.
Okay?
I know that.
So we're out doing our thing.
Okay.
He decides to pass me and off.
All right, Spina, I'm sorry.
All right?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So the you are worried about what I'm doing.
Okay. You're right.
I know I'm right, goddammit.
Officer Spina showed no interest in de-escalating the situation and only made matters worse with his actions.
Everyone's got something to say. Mind your own goddamn business. You're speeding. How about I start with that? No shit. I was following that kid for a reason. And if you had a stupid stunt, I'd be with him right now. But no, you just couldn't leave it alone, could you? You had to be a American.
And this is the way we expect our public servants to act? Really? And then he's going to search the guy's car without a warrant? Mm-hmm.
God help you if there's anything illegal in this car. Is it in the original dispensary container? Is it in the original dispensary container? No. Then you're How's that sound? No Mind your own business next time. Yeah, it's called shut the up.
Just when you think the officer had lashed out, things were about to get even worse as he did the unthinkable.
I was driving along, I was gonna have a simple citation that I give, but no! You gotta be, just couldn't fuck your mouth. Where you going anyway? Where do you work? Where?
It's called American Hope.
What's that?
It's
paper?
Yeah, you know, like the liquor bottles and stuff that the comes in, like the trays. I promise you, I own a car. Honest to goodness. And it's all right here in my glove box right here.
You ever heard of what a heat seeker is? No. A heat seeker is something that draws attention to itself. Heat-seeking missiles, they go for the heat. Shit, did I tell you to move? By my speed. I'm doing my job. Connecticut General Statute 14-298 allows law enforcement officers to disregard the traffic laws in the performance of their duties. How the f*** am I gonna catch a speeder if I'm not speeding? You late for your job at NASA with physics?
It seemed like Officer Spina was venting the frustrations of his 14-year police career on a driver whose only offense was speeding.
Where do you want this doesn't get trashed? I can tell. I don't want to get ruined. It just never in this fucking job. I got 14 months. I can't wait to be done. This ought to tell you why our department, instead of having 1,300, has 850 right now. Clue to the public. What a bunch of assholes you are. Right there. You want it on paper or
Look who's talking about being an asshole.
not? Is it in the original dispensary container? Nope.
Kevin, overwhelmed by the officer's intense anger, chose not to speak up. In the end, Officer Spina left the scene without issuing a ticket or even a warning.
Turn around. Everything across you make your own business and be on your way. Don't you ever me again.
What a complete and total ass. And this guy is supposed to be a public official, a public servant. Yeah, whatever.
Hey, could you be safe?
Spina's behavior was terrifying to say the least, and the Waterbury Police Department also took notice of this and ended up suspending him from the job, where he then ultimately resigned. Now, moving on, this corrupt officer was too high on power and thought he could do anything that he wished.
Go take your hand out of your pocket.
No, sir, I haven't done nothing. I've done absolutely nothing. No.
Hey, seriously.
Put your gun down, really?
On July 29th, 2015, a resident, Don McComas, was outside of his home when he noticed a police cruiser circling around his residence. That is when he began filming the officer, unaware of what was about to unfold.
He's now calling in my license plate number of my excursion. He thinks he's being funny now.
Officer David Rodriguez, however, didn't find the recording funny, and as he got out of his car, he did the unthinkable.
All right, go take your hand out of your pocket. Okay?
No, sir, I haven't done nothing. I've done absolutely nothing. No.
Hey, Seriously.
Put your gun down, really?
Edward 10. Start me another one.
This one's really got a gun on me. No. You don't touch me. You don't touch me.
I'm at that address. Start me another unit.
You don't touch me.
Hey, man.
No, you don't touch me.
When I tell you to take your hand out,
I've done nothing.
okay?
Nope.
You need to relax.
You go away.
Okay. I don't go away. I stay where I am. You can go in your house if you want, or you can stay out here. But you don't keep your hand in your pocket. Okay?
My hand can be in my pocket. There's nothing in there.
This sick police officer made the worst decision, as he probably has no clue about filming laws. He still believes that he cannot be filmed, as he keeps making these actions worse.
I've done nothing. What have I done?
I'm telling you.
Answer me. What have I done? Why'd you get out of your vehicle?
You're taking a picture of me. I'm taking a picture of you.
You take a picture and leave.
Okay. I don't have to leave.
Neither do I.
So, I told you to take your hand out of your pocket. I just want to make sure you don't have a weapon.
You know I don't have a weapon on me.
Okay. I don't know that.
You do that. I'm completely clear. Wrong. You have your gun out because you're a police officer. You're trying to intimidate me, and this is going all over YouTube.
Put it on.
This is horrible. Trust me, I will.
Okay.
You guys have done enough to my family.
Okay. I don't even know who you are.
That's why you just happen to slowly approach my house, stop in front of my house,
I don't even know
and then
who
keep
you are.
going. So that was just random. That was just random?
McComas, overwhelmed by the officer's behavior, continued filming, but grew increasingly fearful for his safety, as the tyrant officer still had his gun out and was following him.
You didn't stop at
What's
anyone's
wrong
house.
with you, man?
You didn't stop at anybody's house but mine.
What's wrong with you?
Your station is corrupt.
Oh, okay. Are you some kind of a constitutionalist,
No, sir.
crazy guy or something like that? Is that your
Is that what you're going after? Is that where you're going? Are you throwing claims around?
I'm asking you.
Are you throwing these around?
What's that?
Are you throwing labels around?
Why are you doing this?
Why are you sitting here with your gun out at me? This is why I'm doing this, to protect myself from you.
Okay. All right. Well, you just stay right in front of me, and then we'll be all fine. Okay?
Am I being detained? Have I been accused? Are you accusing me of a crime? Are you suspecting me of a crime?
If I did, I would arrest you. Okay?
Well, Officer Rodriguez believes it's crazy to follow the Constitution. Shortly after, he departed the scene.
Go ahead and have a nice day. Put it on YouTube. I don't really care.
I will, sir.
Okay.
Go ahead and put it on YouTube. I don't care. Wow, talk about arrogance.
Getting my stuff from my car.
Okay.
Mr. McComas ended up filing a complaint with the department, and after an internal investigation, they claimed that the officer's actions were justified. He then filed a civil rights lawsuit, and the court ruled that the officer's actions were illegal, removing his qualified immunity. The officer retired shortly after, as he realized he is not above the law. Well, if this cop was corrupt, you won't believe what this next tyrant did.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back. I'm dude. Get on the ground, James.
What have I done wrong?
On September 14th, 2023, cops were dispatched to a location after some residents called in for an uncontrolled fire in the area. However, instead of focusing on the fire, the officer directed his anger at a man calmly riding his bicycle.
What's up, my man? Come here. Come here. Oh, shit. Yeah, no, put the bike down. Put the bike down.
Why? It's my bike.
So I told you to put the bike down.
Why are you stopping me right now?
Because you're riding your bike with no light on.
I'm riding it. I got
Put the bike
light
down.
right here.
Dude,
My
put the
light was
bike
right
down.
here. I said, no, fuck
Put
that.
the bike down,
Call your
James.
supervisor.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Call your
Turn
supervisor.
around. Put your hands behind your
I've done
back.
nothing wrong.
I'm
What
gonna
have I done
tase you, dude.
What have I
Get
done
on the
wrong?
ground, James.
What have I done wrong?
562 King. Get on the
What have I done
ground.
wrong? I've not done nothing wrong.
Get on the ground,
I've
James.
done nothing wrong. Am I being detained?
Get on the ground, James.
Detained.
Let
Am
me
I
add
being
a
detained?
subject stop.
Am I being
425
detained?
Willow, white male.
Help!
Get on the ground, James. You are being detained, you Get on the ground.
I'm on the ground.
I'm gonna tase you, dude. Get on the
Hey, I got a
ground.
light.
Put the flashlight down.
The man kneeling was James Gresham, who had no idea why he was being treated this way despite not committing any crime. The officer's behavior was about to escalate even further.
Put the flashlight down.
Am I being detained?
Yes.
For what?
Put your hands behind your back.
For what?
Put your hands behind your
What am I
back.
being detained for?
For
listening.
Why am I
Drop
being
that
detained?
flashlight.
That's not an
Drop
articulable-
that flashlight.
That's not an articulable reason for suspicion that I committed the crime.
Yeah, it is. You took
is
off. Yes, it
It
is.
is not.
Yeah, it is,
No, it
James.
is not.
You
Call
still
your
out.
supervisor.
You still
Call your supervisor.
relax.
No, I'm not relaxing. Call your supervisor. I want you to call your supervisor.
I am the supervisor. Shut
First
up.
Amendment audit.
Yeah, try the Fifth
First
Amendment.
Amendment.
Shut
First
up.
Amendment audit. You have no reason to stop me right now.
Yeah.
None.
You're riding your bike with no lights on.
Right there in my hand.
It's got to be on the
It was
fucking
on
bike.
the bike. It was on the bike. I just took it off.
No, I just watched you right away
You didn't
when I
write-
rolled up.
You didn't tell me to stop. There was no stop. I did nothing wrong.
Yeah, I told you to stop right here.
Nothing wrong.
And Doug.
Whoa, we moved. We're in a parade. Wrong.
It was later revealed that the fire was because of a bonfire that was being carried out in the neighborhood. But now the officers started to violate James's rights as he was being arrested illegally.
Get your supervisor now. This ain't happening.
Yeah. You still on court conditions, James?
I want you to know I'm not.
No.
I have any court conditions. None. Not committed a crime. You have no reason to stop me.
Yeah, I did. When I told you to stop.
I'd like to stop your.
Yeah.
I stopped when you told
Yeah,
me.
if you're arguing with me.
I'm gonna argue.
And I
with
had to
you.
pull my taser
You
out.
have no reason to stop me.
Yes, I do.
None. What?
Yeah.
Not committed a crime. No misdemeanor. No felony.
Yeah, James, it's called riding a bike without a
I
headlamp.
got a headlight right there.
It's not on the bike, James.
Your friend, hey, I'm not on a bike. I'm in a parking lot, private property. What are you doing here?
You got any dope on you, James?
No, I don't. Now what? I want your supervisor.
Stand up.
I want your
Stand
supervisor.
up.
I'm gonna stand up.
When the officer had nothing else to frame him with, he claimed that he arrested him for riding a bike without a headlight. He then proceeded to illegally search him.
I don't know. I got a lot of shit in my pocket. Been working on cars all day.
You got a knife
yeah.
on you?
Yeah. I know this. I'm being detained for no reason. I want to talk to your supervisor. I want to see your supervisor.
What supervisor, James? You
I
think
want
we're at
your
your beck and call? You
Yes.
No.
First Amendment audit right now.
Go.
Yeah. First Amendment audit. You have no reason to stop me right now. You're in violation of my First Amendment right. And my Fifth. And my Fourth. And my Ninth.
Feet apart, James. I just f***ing told you,
No.
dumbass.
Private property. I'm right here in my house. I live right there.
The officer's attitude was disturbing as he continued to abuse the man. Meanwhile, the officers tried to find any justification for the arrest.
You're going to jail,
For
dude.
what?
What's that for arguing?
What?
I'm asking you some basic information.
My name's James Gresham. You know my name.
I asked you what your date of birth was.
I don't have to answer your questions. Then.
Yes, you do.
Well, I guess I do, huh?
Yes.
Because I'm being detained,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
5/2069. And this is an illegal stop.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Call your supervisor. I want to see your supervisor. Sir.
James, you know how many times
you have no right. I'm on.
You know how
public
many
property.
times you've been in the f***ing
Public property. I'm
Okay.
not big picture.
I think that maybe you just answer a couple quick questions, but when you're rolling up here and then coming back,
You told me to come back, so I came back.
yeah, and then I'm telling you to drop the bike, you're not dropping the bike,
my
and then you
bike.
push it,
I
you're
told you
trying
my
to
bike. And I
tense
had
up
my
on
bike
me.
in my hand. I didn't do nothing on you.
Yes, you did.
That's why you were stopping me.
Yes,
I
you
saw you
did.
pull up here. That's why I turned around to come back.
All right.
I knew you were going to come.
The officer's ego was crushed as he couldn't answer the questions that James was raising. Just watch how he proves himself to be a huge idiot by constantly lying about it all.
This is right. This to stop me unreasonable.
The First Amendment.
Articulable, reasonable suspicion.
All right.
ARS.
Yeah, sit tight, dude.
Sit tight. Shut up.
ROS.
Just take him for obstructing.
So what?
Because he's back behind this thing. I roll up. I'm like, hey, what are you doing, dude? Come here. Thinking that he was trying to hide back here.
Right.
Now it sounds like he lives here, but as soon as he does, it's like, put the bike down. And he starts going, coming at me, and he's like tensing up, dude. So I'm like, what the you, dude? Get my taser out. And then he's like, not getting on the ground, not getting on the ground. And he's just bitching.
We heard you.
You notice how the officer just lied several times? Isn't that amazing? What a scumbag deputy.
You want me to verify with 18 if he does see them?
Sure, yeah.
It is saddening to see law enforcement officers behave like thugs in public. They would do everything to satisfy their egos, and what they did with James demands a huge lawsuit.
And now,
I don't need to see no
and
cop.
maybe it would be more plausible if you did live there, but now we can't. Now we can't even verify that you live there.
Well, why don't we call Sharon then, Val?
Okay.
Why don't we call Sharon, that person who lives there?
Does Sharon live there?
Yeah, she sure does.
So how are you
Phone
gonna
number?
how are you gonna get in there?
What do you mean?
How are you gonna get in the
came
house?
home. Usually she's home at night. I don't have to answer these questions. I'm not doing nothing wrong.
All right, don't answer the questions. Then.
Listen,
I
hey,
don't
listen,
care.
Carl. I'm not doing nothing wrong. I'm on private property. You're harassing me. You're
I'm not
illegally
harassing you.
detaining me right now. I'd like to see a supervisor.
That doesn't change how we go about this.
I've
Yeah.
had to study for my law for this bullshit that I've been going through. Good.
Space working.
I'm gonna shoot that. Yeah, I know too. I didn't do nothing wrong.
You don't listen.
I do listen. I came right to you when you pulled up.
Eventually, the officers did the unthinkable and ended up taking him to the police station, claiming an entirely bogus charge.
Do you remember it?
What?
His whole box was on the seat of my car, remember?
No, I don't.
Oh.
All right, come on back here. We'll get it.
Sure. Here we go.
What's on your shoe, James?
What's that? What's up, brother? What's up?
Duct tape.
Yeah.
All right, have a seat.
Mistake. You made a mistake, bud.
Does he ever stay here?
He does visit this lady
Okay.
quite a bit.
Okay.
I don't
Do you know anything about that duffel bag? Does that mean anything to you?
No.
Is that recorded?
I'm not sure if that one is. I know hers is.
James was charged with resisting arrest and released after a few hours. After filing a complaint, the department shockingly claimed that the officers did nothing wrong. It is unclear if he has filed a lawsuit, but he's likely to win it if he does. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today we saw cases where power-hungry thugs were exposed violating the law that they swore to protect just to fix their ego. These despicable tyrants did the unthinkable and were caught in the act. We hope they end up getting fired and get the ultimate karma that they deserve. If you enjoyed this video, please support us by liking it. Also, if you enjoyed this video, watch the moments where these corrupt cops were taken to the cleaners and courtrooms.
It's clear to me that you're a remorseless killer. He's trying.
Okay, guys. So, what do you think? You got 4 officers that act like children, and these are public servants that we have to protect us. What a bunch of scumbags. And I bet those deputies, I bet their sheriff is a scumbag too. That's normally how it works. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Be safe, and I'll talk to you again.